Buongiorno, buon pomeriggio e buonasera ovunque tu sia. Sono Marie e questo è Marie a Firenze. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Marie and this is Marie in Florence. Welcome back to my channel, subscribers, and welcome first-time viewers. I do hope that you're enjoying it here and that you'll intend on sticking around with me. Now, guys, today I'm making another vlog from my home. I know. I will be taking you guys back out on the road soon enough. Bear with me, okay? However, today's vlog is no less important. For those of you, especially for Americans visiting Europe or Italy in the summertime, how to survive the summer heat. So guys, I'll first of all say that this is the time of the year when we all live like a bat. Yes, guys, in darkness. You're going to be closing your blinds and opening your windows so that the air can circulate, and you need a fan if you do not have an air conditioner unit. So, are you interested to find out how I survive my summers here? Well, come on, come with me and listen. So guys, I've been asked, how do I deal with the heat during the summertime? How do I survive this heat in Florence during the summer? And guys, I'm going to be honest with you, it is not easy, and it has not been easy, but I'm coping and I'm getting along. So basically, I'm just going to give you a few pointers on what it is that I do, and some, as a matter of fact, a few that a friend of mine told me about I haven't tried yet, but I'm looking forward. Yes, very necessary at the moment. Yeah. Very appropriate, no, for the vlog. But anyways, so yes, I'm going to be telling you guys a couple of things that I do, and then a couple of things that was told to me, but I have not yet tried. So the first thing on my list that I normally do during the summer, and this was a tip given to me by my landlord, is that all the blinds in my apartment has to be closed during the summertime. We keep the sun out. However, the blinds will be closed. However, my windows will be open so that the air can come in and circulate. Not a lot of air, I must admit, but it helps a little whenever I'm indoors and, trying to relax a little bit. So basically, that is the first thing that I recommend doing when you are home during the summertime here in Florence. Or I'm not sure if it's all Italy do the same thing, because every region has their own little thing that they do. So I'm going to be speaking specifically what it is that I do here in Florence. Okay, so yes, close the blinds, open the window. The second thing I recommend getting is a fan, a powerful fan, something that is going to be strong enough to circulate the air, not one of those little plasticky ones. They start blowing hot air after a while. You want to get something that is going to give you nice, fresh, cool air, strong enough to kind of like have the wind circulating throughout your apartment or home, wherever it is that you're staying for the summer. Okay, another thing that I have not yet tried, but I've been looking into, is a cooling blanket. Now, the thing that's preventing me from buying it is just the name blanket, because I'm thinking blanket in the summer, it tends to be, I'm thinking, warm. So I have not purchased it yet, although it is in my Amazon shopping cart. Oh, I might buy it just to try it out and see if it does work. So yes, a cooling blanket is something that you can consider. Okay, I haven't tried it or tested it yet, but if you have, then you can just leave a comment and let me know how it works, if it does work, if it's a good idea or not. Okay, so you can save me a few coins or wasting my time buying something that is not going to be functional. All right, now another thing that you want to consider when you're here is not wearing any stretchy skin hugging fabric. You want to wear light, cool, airy material that, you're cool. You try to be cool. You're not having anything cling to the body too too closely. And yeah, just wear light, airy fabric. Or if you're home, like myself, not at the moment, you just pretty much, be as comfortable as possible and wear as little as possible. You're home and you have the privacy to do so. So basically, I try to be as comfortable as possible when I'm home, and especially when it is hot. I don't like to feel too much fabric on my skin, and I get powder, and I powder myself. I look like a snowman when I'm home because I wear so much powder, on my body, because just to try to not get all sticky and wet, sweaty and sticky. So I do. That's one of the things that I do when I'm home. Now, when you're out and about, you want to wear as little to no makeup as possible. Um, for me, I don't even bother with anything more than a little lipstick these days anyway. So makeup is not really a thing that I give too much time to anymore, unless I have a special occasion. But yeah, for the most part, I don't. So yeah, when you're going out, you're not going to be able to keep it on anyways. You're going to sweat it off from your home to your car or to the tram station or the train station. It will be all gone, believe me, because you're going to be sweating so profusely that it's just impossible for you to keep it on. All right. Another thing, let's see what's here on my list. Yes, I just mentioned that, but powder. Powder, 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 and don't forget your deodorant because it's very important when it's this hot. You want to make sure you're not being offensive to the nose. So don't forget your deodorant. Don't forget cold showers. Okay. I just took a shower before starting this video, and the way I'm sweating after this video, I'm going to take another shower before going and just relaxing. Okay. So, and if all this fails, right? One thing that they do in the South, I've not heard of it here in Florence, but in the South, it is called. They take something that is called Pisolino Pomeridiano, and that is a big nap after lunch. So yes, those are some of the things that you do while you're home. Now, speaking of lunch. For lunch, I normally opt for a nice fruit salad or a nice, lovely spring salad because honestly, I am truly not in the mood to be in a hot kitchen over the stove, burning up, sweating. It is the most uncomfortable thing. So for me, I will opt for something just cool and fresh. And there's nothing I love more than a beautiful fruit salad. Oh my God, I love fruits. So I could sit and eat fruits for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and feel absolutely no guilt because it is so refreshing. It is enjoyable. And it's a lovely sweet treat. It's the sweet that I love to eat, and I feel absolutely no guilt whatsoever. Right? So that is the first thing I recommend as far as what to eat. Now, to drink, I recommend fruit juices because, of course, you want to replenish the minerals in your body that you're sweating out. Because trust me, guys, as you are drinking, you are sweating. The one good thing about about this heat is that you drink a lot of water and you really don't need to go to the bathroom because it comes right out through your skin, honestly. So I actually like that because I hate using outdoor bathrooms, when I'm out and about. So, I don't mind whatsoever the summertime here, that I'm sweating so much. So that's one thing you want to make sure. You want to make sure you have a lot of fruit juices. You want to have water. You want to have smoothies. Stay away from wine at this time because, of course, the wine is going to make you hotter. It's gonna hit your system even that much harder because it's so hot. So you're going to get drunk faster, right? So you just want to stay away from wines, especially red wines, because red wines usually served at room temperature. So, but to substitute for the wine, opt for a nice, refreshing cold beer instead. Here in Italy, to be honest with you, I absolutely love the beers. Whenever I go for pizza, I usually prefer to drink a cold beer with my pizza. The beers here they're very tasty, flavorful, refreshing, and just enjoyable. And it doesn't make me feel as drunk as if I were to drink like a beer back in the States. I was never really a big beer drinker anyways in the first place because I just did not like the taste of beer, and I didn't like the fact that it made me feel drunk so easily. So I didn't like it. But here in Italy, whenever I'm having a pizza, honestly, a nice, refreshing cold beer is just the right chef's kiss for me, right? And also, I've heard of a cafe in South Italy that I'm absolutely going to be going to South Italy just to try, and I'm going to make sure that I film that vlog for you guys. In South Italy, you have Cold Cafe, right? And it is they made the coffee. It is a special coffee, I was told. It's made with, and they put sugar, not too much sugar, and they chill it. Sometimes they freeze it, and it's served, I think, with cream or something of the sort. Don't quote me on it because I might be wrong. However, I'm planning on going to South Italy and for my vacation, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So have no fear. You will get to experience Cold Cafe with me, okay? But here in Florence, we have coffee with ice or coffee with cream. I've not had either one, to be honest with you, because during the day when it's hot and I'm at work, I'm usually drinking water for the most part. And whenever it's this hot, I don't get out a lot. After work, I'm so tired. I just come straight home. Or if I'm home for the most part on my days off, I'm sleeping because really the heat takes so much out of me. So I'm resting or just doing my chores or running to the market sometimes. Sometimes I don't even want to go to the market because it is just so hot outside. So I prefer to just stay home and just relax and sleep as much as possible. Also, um, the one thing that would be at the very, very top of my list would be gelato, popsicle, or sorbet. Ta-da! Well, here's my water. Right, it's very cool. Still in I keep it in this because yes, I could put my water in a glass, but it's going to get hot before by the time I sit it down for 2 minutes. So I keep it in my canister where it stays cool and refreshing for the day. And above all else, guys, gelato, popsicle. Yes, it's real. They're real, guys. They're not props, okay? Gelato, right? Yes. And so, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up this vlog while I enjoy a popsicle. Mm. And watch some TV. Bye-bye.
Lazım. Sen Celal'in git ağzını ara. Tamam. Ben de Feyza buraya yemeğe davet edeceğim. Elim onu görmek istiyor.
Ha. Ya bir şey diyeceğim.
Bye bye, guys.
Olsa çıkmaz mı şimdi orada ya?
Sen şarkıyı çok hafife alıyorsun. O şeytan çok güzel saklar izlerini. Neyse biz
Exactly what she said.
sevenleri kavuşturmuş olacağız. Hem de şarkıdan kurtulacağız. Ben şu Ebru'yu bir daha arayayım.
Tamam. Abla, sen de biraz fazla uzatmıyor musun artık ha?
Hiç uzatmıyorum. Sen de üstüme gelme Caner.
Tamam gelmem.
Çok sinirli.
Neye?
Herkese her şeye.
Ablacığım sen sinirli değilsin. Sadece çok üzgünsün. Kuyruğu dik tutacağım diye
Don't know which one I love more.
Sinir yapıyor.
Dinle patlayacağım ben ama. Hadi bakalım hayırlısı.
Abla.
So guys, now that we've come to the end of another vlog, I would like to thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed my content, I ask you please don't forget, like, share, ring the notification bell so that you'll be among the person when I post new content. And please feel free to leave a comment below. Until my next vlog, guys, thank you so much for watching. From Florence, Italy. Ciao.
Oldu canım.
I don't even know what language this is. This is certainly not Italian.
Bunun için boardroom olmasına gerek yok Caner'cim. Ha? Okay? Bye bye.
Oh, babaylar da başladı. Hadi bakalım kaçınılmaz sona doğru hızla ilerliyoruz. Hadi bakalım.
Bana aradı.
Aç bakalım.
Yok. Ay ben de seni arayacaktım. Akşam yemeğine davet edecektin bize.
Ya onu sonra...
Divulgatore scientifico Adriano Panzeroni, seguendo le ultime ricerche pubblicate. Prova subito Allergy Life, uno dei nuovi integratori della linea AP+, e verifica i risultati. Soddisfatto o rimborsato?
Nel 2013 uscirà il mio libro Vivere 120 anni, un successo editoriale da 500.000 copie che ha permesso a centinaia di migliaia di italiani di conoscere lo stile di vita del 120. Negli anni successivi sono stati pubblicati altri 4 libri: Le guarigioni, le ricerche, Vivere oltre il Covid-19 e Vivere col microbiota. Libri certamente fondamentali per informare gli italiani sulla pericolosità della via mediterranea e per indicare quale sia lo stile di vita più corretto per guarire da molte patologie ed aumentare la longevità. L'obiettivo era fin da subito quello di raggiungere un milione di persone ed ho scelto il metodo televisivo per farlo. Ricorderete infatti il canale 61 e decine di emittenti locali e regionali che per 10 anni hanno divulgato questo importante messaggio. Ricorderete trasmissioni storiche come Cerca Salute con le sue 80 puntate, Radio Roma, decine di maratone televisive ed in ultimo quest'anno le 2 trasmissioni in linea con Panzeroni e Soli con Panzeroni. Tutto questo è stato possibile grazie al vostro supporto, dimostrato fattivamente negli anni con l'acquisto dei prodotti Live 120. Un enorme lavoro di divulgazione scientifica che non poteva lasciare indifferenti i potentati dell'industria del malato e di quello alimentare, che hanno reagito con innumerevoli attacchi ai quali ho sempre risposto e che ho voluto fin da subito condividere con tutti voi. Infine l'evento della separazione da mio fratello Roberto, che ha causato molti problemi e che ancora oggi mina il progetto Live 120. Per continuare a promuovere il corretto stile di vita anche tramite il canale televisivo AP Channel, ho deciso di creare il nuovo progetto AP+, una nuova linea di integratori che raccogliesse le esperienze già consolidate, ma soprattutto, grazie al mio costante approfondimento scientifico, potesse dare vita a nuove soluzioni di integrazione. L'obiettivo è sempre quello di migliorare la salute di chi segue lo stile di vita che ho inventato.